don't remember meeting him the first time because I didn't actually meet him. I was speaking at an info session at Columbia, trying to recruit people to join the Summer Principals Academy, and Jeffrey was in the audience, unbeknownst to me. So I spoke, and that was it. Didn't even know he was there. I was walking through the hall with one of my cohort mates, and he came up to me, and he was like, "Oh, I just want to thank you." Who the heck is this guy? And he's like, "Oh, I was at the info session you spoke at, and you inspired me to come here. You know, you had so much energy and blah, blah." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, great. Well, good luck. If you need anything, let me know." And I walked away, and I remember looking at my friend like, that was nice, but it was kind of weird. You know, like, who walks up to a random person and is like, "Thank you for what you did." So I remember telling my mom about it too. Like, this random guy came up to me and thanked me for inspiring him to come to Columbia. So I took it, So it wasn't until even a year after that when my good friend Julie had to defer because she was pregnant with her now son Yeshua, and she ended up being inadvertently put into his group at Columbia. She was like, "Miss Anna," she said, "I'm going to introduce you to him, and you guys are going to go out." I'm like, "Julie, what are you talking about?" I'm like, "Okay, Julie, you worry about doing your work, and it's fine." And then a couple of weeks into the program, she's like, "Miss Anna, can I invite Jeff over?" Okay, she's like, "We have to do work." I'm like, "It's fine." She was living with me at the time for the summer, so sure, my house is your house, bring him over. So I was trying to hide in my bedroom, hide anywhere else, make plans to not be home, and she was like, "No, Miss Anna, come in and help us." So that's when we actually had time to sit and talk to each other, and she would always strategically have to use the bathroom, or "I'm going to go get a drink," and I knew what she was doing, and I'm like, "Did you just sit down?" So we ended up being able to talk that way, and by the end of the summer, we were really comfortable with each other, where we were, you know, joking around, and I had no problem like hitting him on the couch, doing all those types of things. So she promised me she was going to get him to ask me out before Columbia was open out. We were at my house with Julie, of course, and she had left the room to go do something, and we were sitting on the couch, and I can't even tell you what we were talking about, but it was the fact that it was that instant where I just felt so comfortable with him, where I was like, wow, I could spend some more time with this guy and get to know him. Like, maybe Julie was right this whole time. And yeah, it was just in that moment. And then I remember she came back, and I was actually kind of upset she came back because we had to stop talking. And it's not like we were talking about anything secret. It was just that really first tender, sweet moment we had. And I was like, oh, okay, I kind of see what she was talking about all this time. And he starts busting my chops, like making fun of me for something. So I started hitting him. I was like, "You're being mean to me." So I take a pillow, and I whack him with a pillow. And he starts busting my chops some more, so I take the pillow and I put it over my face. And I'm like, "Stop being mean to me." And all of a sudden there's like kind of like that pause, and I just hear Anna. He's just saying my name. And I'm like, something told me like, take the pillow off of your face. And I took the pillow off my face, and there he was on his knee with the ring. And I can honestly say for the first time in my life, I was truly speechless. I didn't speak. As he told me so eloquently, it was more like caveman-like runs going, the whole time. As he's professing his love for me and telling me how he's asked my parents and the whole process of my father helping with the ring. And I heard it, but I really didn't hear it. I was too busy staring at the fact that he was on his knee with the box and there was a ring in it. And after about a good 5 minutes of him saying the sweetest things, he takes that pause, and I remember him looking at the ring. And I look at him, I'm like, "Are you going to ask me already?" He then looks at me with eyes that only he could look at me with, and he proposed.
What?
I don't know if it's working.
What? You did not just say that on camera. You know what?
I think that if you ever think that it's working, then you're an idiot. I mean, let you take work. You can't just assume that, oh, it's perfect, I can ignore that woman. And if you act that way, then you're screwing it up. That's
You always have to work it. You're right. I agree.
Oh, you got that on camera. You got that on camera. All right.
He's
so
right, yes.
we gotta loop that. So
it'll be a ringtone. Don't worry.
It is going to be your ringtone.
Let me finish, woman.
I'm so sorry.
Woman, let me finish.
Spoken to.
Thank you.